Hello there and welcome to The Standpoint. Well, very soon we'll go to the polls to elect a leader and some parliamentarians, a president and parliamentarians, 275 of them, women contesting as well. Hey, we, The Standpoint, we have declared we are for all women. Everywhere a woman is standing, everywhere you see a woman on the ballot paper, please vote for them. It's across a board. But hey, you know what? We are a bit worried about the talk, the threats, and the beating of the war drums. It happens almost every election year, and it's becoming a bit too much. We women, it's time to rise and speak up. The women of Ghana will speak. Welcome to The Standpoint. Again, I say thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was made for me by Brit Ray. Do I look like a schoolgirl, right? I love my dress. Yeah, thank you so much to Brie Ray. Our makeup products by Con Professional Makeup, and of course my face beat by I am at _J Class. Thank you so much to all of them. We take a break. When we come back, we hear the voices of Ghanaian women calling for peace and explaining to you why as women we need to stand up and say that enough is enough. Whatever comes, let it accept it and move on. 4 years won't be long. If they don't perform, we kick them out. We'll be back.
Hello everyone, my name is Adina Thembi. This year is election year and my message to you all is to keep the peace that we so boast of as Ghanaians. We love peace, and so let's allow peace to reign. Thank you.
Welcome back to The Standpoint. Yes, it's election 2020 and women. But hey, we are still in the Christmas season, you know. Hey, yeah, we are going to rock this Christmas. You shouldn't come and mess it up for us. Whoever wins, we shall chop the Christmas. Anyway, welcome to The Standpoint. Let me say thank you to our sponsors. Thank you so much to Con Professional Makeup. I always tell you, their products are quality. They are light on the face. They are very natural. And whatever your skin tone, you will get a makeup to use, right? We don't want colors on the face here. The lipsticks are very light on the lips. Their foundation, everything. Just try them. Just try them. Don't miss out on their special promotion during this Christmas season. We also say thank you to Esther and Balloons and Accessories, my peoples. Thank you so much. They have actually glammed up this place for us, and we are grateful to them. Everything balloons and accessories, you get in touch with them, and you know balloons are for all occasions. They are into, you know, home makeovers, and if you want to organize, surprise someone, you know, celebrate, whatever it is, contact them and they will sort you out. My guests today are members of my sisterhood. Yeah, because started trouble. My sisterhood here, my sisters in arms, right? And seated at my extreme left is the fire woman, the firebrand, Bashiratu Kamal. She is a feminist, a unionist, and member of Net Rights Ghana, or Net Rights International. Welcome to The Standpoint. Good to see you.
Pleasure. Always to be on the show.
Thank you so much for, I mean, it was last minute, but you said yes. I'm so grateful. And then next to Bashira too, we call her Bash, is Bash. Yeah, Bash. She can bash you. Eh? Next to Bashira too is a Blessing Bansa. She is the director, advocacy for women into power. I was on her Zoom program quite recently. Good to have you on The Standpoint.
Tremendous pleasure.
And thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Now, let me start with you, Bash. Do you see how the women who, I mean, in the various political parties, especially NDC and PP, are out there aggressively campaigning for their parties?
Yes, I do, and it is a very good feeling that we have moved from the trenches and to organizing the space for political rallies and to cooking for them and to sweeping the rally grounds and to giving out t-shirts and sharing food and water to actually being part of the main campaign team, from social media activism to leading teams on the ground to campaign, and even to advocating for voting for women.
Yeah.
It's a very good feeling around this time, unlike what happened in 2016.
It's very exciting, and I'm just wondering what changed.
What changed? I think a lot has changed since 2016, because during 2016 there was a lot of discussions around women's role in politics, and there was a lot of discussion around the status of women in political parties and how influential they are and the role they played for political parties to win power. You know, and after the elections, there has been a lot of talks again and a lot of actions on promoting women, and also a lot of advocacy by civil society organizations and NGOs about women, the importance of women in decision making, women taking lead roles and not sitting at the back. I think all these education and campaigns and sensitization programs have really gone down well. And also the interesting bit about, you don't need to speak English to be in politics.
No.
Just be comfortable. So if it is a local language that makes you comfortable and that will bring you to the limelight, why not? Just use it. So all these together has brought about the change we are seeing. And it's also, I think social media also played a role. That the fact that you do not know the faces behind the account, but they are doing so well in doing the advocacy for political parties. And now, because of the following they have been able to have, and the fact that they have an impact, people are ready to see them on screen, and then also during campaign trails for them to talk to them physically. So I think those are all the things that are contributing to the
and blessing, you know, I mean, it's just amazing, so exciting to see them on the streets. You know, when I'm coming to work, I mean, quite recently, I made a new daughter of the NDC. You know, she was out there distributing. She came to my car and she was talking, and then she said, "Auntie Gifty," and I said, "Yes, tell the politicians that if your party wins and they don't give you people power," and all of them came, we took pictures, and it was so much fun. I wish I could just get down and dance with them. You know, it gives such a good feeling. That we've come far. Blessing.
True. I might say that at this point where we've gotten to, just like Bash said, we're not at a point where we're just going to rallies. We are at a point where we want our voice to be heard. We want to be at the table of decision making. It shouldn't be the situation whereby we support you, you get there, and who speaks for the woman? I want to speak for myself. I want to be able to make decisions for myself. And like she mentioned, you don't need to have all the education to be integrated. No. What we need are women who understand what is going on. Yes, they can be polished, just like advocacy for women into power is looking at. We're training those women. We're putting them out there. If you're already there, you can come. We'll work on you so that when you get to the table of decision making, you're speaking facts. And it's not like just you're there because men are doing us a favor. It's not a favor you're doing to women.
No.
It is our right. Just like human rights. They have their right. We have a right. It's equality we're asking
like I
for.
said on your platform that we want to partner sensible men, not sensitive men. No, not sensitive men, but men who are sensible when it comes to the gender agenda. Not sensitive. Sensitive, I say, yeah, favor.
Exactly.
No,
it's not a
because
favor.
of what they will say. So
No.
leadership. I thank you. Udia, you always have the right words. You know, it's all well and good. It's all exciting, but some people have expressed worry that one of the things that hasn't changed much is that women attacking women across board. You know, especially across the two political parties, NDC and PP. They are pitching the women against each other. Will we ever get over this? I mean, we have some few days to go. How do we get the women to understand that, yes, your party may win, but it's all about the gender agenda?
Well, I think that the mistake we make is, from our side, we try to sort of, everything a woman does, we see that it is unique. It should be different from what men do. I mean, on daily basis, we hear on radio, on TV, newspapers, how men are attacking each other and bashing each other. We don't talk about it because we feel that that is normal. But when a woman does the same thing from a different political divide, then the narrative changes. What is changing it?
But isn't it because we have a unique or a peculiar challenge that we are trying to solve?
It is yes, it could be, but the major problem is it is because one, nobody wants to give power. Power needs to be snatched, and women are snatching power, and people are not comfortable.
Right.
So how can we make this uncomfortable state of ours become comfortable?
Yeah.
It is the simple way to go about it is to use their own against them, because I can tell you, we still have a lot of Ghanaian women who do not agree that a woman should be in leadership position, a woman should be in politics, that the status of a woman, whether married or unmarried, matters, that whether she has kids or she doesn't have kids matters to them in politics. You know, so it is very easy to pitch a woman against each other. But unfortunately for us too, our political parties, when they are appointing people or looking out for who to choose, they look at how vociferous you are, i.e. how you've been able to attack the opposition. Whether it is of something of substance, whether it is on issue, whether it's around personalities, they don't care about how you do it. We need to move away from seeing things that women do as something that is strange, something that shouldn't happen. We are not a unique breed, unlike the men. We are humans,
Just like
humans
them.
naturally,
Just
we
like
pitch
them.
against each other when we are in the opposing side.
Exactly.
You know, so it is nothing strange to see women against women or something. It is society that has made it evil, that has made it something out of the ordinary, that once I speak about her work, I'm attacking her. And because I am a woman, I'm not supposed to attack her or anything. It's nothing strange. And to the women, I think that over time, we have also allowed ourselves to be used. I mean, it's very sad sometimes when you see some of the things that are happening, that somebody will come and pitch you against another person with something that shouldn't count.
Before I take a break, now this other thing I want us to, clear a few things before we move on to the peace, message. Because we need to, allude us more before we go to peace. When you put the NDC and the MPP parliamentary candidate, the list of females contesting, you won't even get...
It's 50-50 for both.
No. The NDC has 37, and the MPP has 23.
So that's around
that's
60.
No, I think the NDC has 32
Because
or something.
But
I know it's less than 60.
40, yes.
It's less than 60, but it's more than 50. Because the NPP, I know, has 23, and the NDC has around 32, thereabout. 32, 33. I mean, we'll get the figure before we leave, but it's less than 60. And the sad part is, even with this, there are certain areas where you have two women.
Pitched against each
So
other.
even if a woman wins, which a woman must win, it will only be one.
Yeah.
Blessing. Did we go or did we come?
Henry, this issue, I've been thinking about it for like weeks, personally. And just like you mentioned, the issue is this. Why can't they just make it possible? When she was talking, I wanted to throw in something. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You don't always have to agree with what someone says. And you don't always have to disagree with what someone.
Right.
You should come to a meeting point. I was thinking about this affirmative action bill that has been lying there for 15 whole years.
But should we tell her our story?
Maybe I'm interested. And nothing, absolutely nothing. Look at the number of women in parliament currently. 37 against 275 members. And we are going to repeat it again. Let me say history is just going to repeat itself. When are we ever going to have an equal platform? I don't know.
Well, whilst we go to while we still think about what is going on, let me take a break. I say thank you to Gogot Yogurt, Awake Purified Mineral Water, and Royal Drink by Casapreco Company Limited. Thank you to Juice Time, House of Food, Auntie Vera, thank you so much. We are always grateful. Mrs. Soforipoku, we are grateful to you for your support every every time we have to record. We are so grateful to you. Kodam's Gifts and Stationery, everything gifts and stationery, just get in touch with them and they will sort you out. Yard Cleaning Services takes care of our environment. The season is here. Any program you're having, just call them. They'll do the cleaning for you, and they can clean your house and fumigate it for you to get it ready for the Christmas season. And then thank you to Dreamover. They power our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh. Now, The Standpoint is on 6 platforms with repeat. Every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. on Joy Prime, repeated on Thursdays at 11 p.m., on Saturdays at 7 p.m. We are on EBN TV, repeated on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And then same Wednesday at 9 p.m. We are on Truth TV, which is on the multi-TV platform. We are aired on Truth TV at 9 p.m., repeated on Saturdays at 8 a.m. Sundays at 8 p.m. We stream on Facebook, on YouTube, and our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh. So, hey, the season is here. This is the program to support. Come and advertise with us. Come, let's talk. We'll give you a huge discount. Support The Standpoint to even go further. 12 years of pushing the gender agenda and counting. We'll be back.
The good people of Ghana, we want to tell you that this election is about peace, it's about sisterhood, it's about building our country, and just as you can see, we represent all that and more.
I want to say to each and every one of you, as women, let us come together. We have females representatives being offered to us at the presidential level, at the parliamentary level.
We want to ensure that we go to 7 December knowing that it's all about nation building, and we are going to vote based on policies and based on our conviction, and no violence, absolutely no violence. There is no space for fighting, there is no space for bickering, there is no space for disturbing the peace of this country.
Let us make our voice count. This election should be about the development of this country. It should be about progress, and whose interest is better served in achieving the collective for all of us.
Because Ghana is all we have, and Ghana is what we will always come back to, even if we get the opportunity to go outside. And especially for our female parliamentary candidates and all the candidates out there, we are vouching for you, we are supporting you, we are praying that you come out successful. This is a sisterhood, we are parents, we are mothers, and we represent the peace and sanity of this country. My name is Fatima Abubakar. I am the Deputy Communications Director at the Office of the President, and I stand for peace.
My name is Gabriela Tete, a member of the National Communication Team of the NDC, and I stand for peace.
Welcome back to The Standpoint. Women and Election 2020, the call for peace. Now, let me go to my Facebook page and my motivational page. That's the Ohiniri Gifty Auntie Oga page. And let me start with Aspar Jojo Poku said, let every woman appeal to their family members to go out there, vote peacefully, and go home to rest. No party is worth dying for. Ghana is all we have. Let's cherish it. Aspar Jojo. PSA Boatima says, by standing to our feet to maintain peace from our homes before they send the violence outside, we have to make our communities know the consequences of violence to women and children. Harriet Asamoah Boateng is my name. Mohammed Sharifa says, as they say, charity begins at home. Women spend more time with the family, and education starts from there. Let's all be ambassadors of peace before, during, and after elections. Thank you. This is from Sharifa Mohammed. Mami Jamfi says, good evening, Mommy. All we ask for before, during, and after the election is peace, because if war arises, women and children will suffer the most. Mami Keswa is my name. Lois Sechi says, good evening. We want peace in Ghana. And so the list goes on and on and on. Again, I say thank you to GTP for my cloth. This is Adepa. It comes in 12 yards. And UK, if you want 6 yards, they can get it for you. And my dress was made for me by the one and only Bree Redua. Contact Bree Redua. She's affordable. She is, honest and loyal and time conscious. She doesn't disappoint. That's one thing I can, vouch for when it comes to Bree. Bree will not disappoint. If she can't do it, she will tell you she can't do it. If she gives you time and something crosses her and she can't do it, she'll call you and let you know. And I'm not saying this but that's one thing I love about Bree. Sometimes to me, it seems, but she will explain, say, Mommy, who will be our best, Mommy, you wait, dear man, let me do this person, so you wait, we'll do it for you. But, thank you so much. My makeup product by Con Professional Makeup and my face beat by @IAM_J Cloud. Joe, call Joe, and Joe will sort you out anytime. Now, Bash. Peaceful election. Now, every election year, we hear these threats. This especially from the NDC and the MPP. And you hear some so-called experts also telling you, and it's as if Ghana, there'll be no Ghana after the elections. By the grace of God, things have not gone the way they predict. But this is an unusual year. COVID has made most of us mad already, crazy. We've lost our brains already. And it looks like it's a do or die affair for the politicians. But we, the women, we need to rise. How do we go about it? How do we get the message across, Bash, that this is an expression of ideas and democracy has to win?
Yeah. As always, I think that what struck me when you were reading the messages from Facebook is the fact that everyone is almost just saying the women should do, the women should do. Not the men. The women should talk to the brothers, the aunties, the whatever. But nobody actually mentioned the men taking the lead in doing this. It is interesting.
But isn't it because, the topic is the role of women?
Yeah,
so
but
that is why.
Yes, but that notwithstanding, you would have expected that somebody would throw it into exactly rephrase. It is our responsibility.
Yeah. Maybe somebody did and I haven't read it.
To ensure a peaceful election. But it is true, some people might say that I am very aggressive. I don't mind. Depending on the situation, I will take it. But then we do not approach things with that aggression as women. So it is important that we are able to keep a family. She said that the women manage homes, right? You expect the woman to manage the home, but you think she can't manage the nation, which is very weird. So I think that we have a role to play, and that role begins with the recognition that we have a role and being given the opportunity to be part of the decision making. And also, like the program you've organized now, and going beyond that, what can we do in the communities to shed more light about the dangers of violence? We are approaching 16 days of activism.
Yes.
And it talks about gender-based violence. And it is very good that within this time, it is an opportunity for us to use that opportunity to also educate people about the dangers involved in physical violence during election. Because when you have violence, you are definitely going to have issues of rape, assault, defilement, and these are going to go a long way in destroying the lives of people and translating into a distraction for the nation.
Right. And I think that we also have, or we should be bold enough as women to silence the voices of violence wherever we hear it. whether on radio, on TV, or, I mean, we need to rise and say, this is wrong. It's not acceptable.
How do you do it when you don't have the opportunity? One, somebody will go on a TV
No, I'm
station.
talking about those of us
You're
who
saying.
have the
platform.
influence and we have the platform.
Yes, that is possible.
Not yes. That's what I'm talking about. And even if you don't have, even in your home, you have
You
a
can,
platform.
yeah.
You even even if it's your husband, your sons, your community, you can talk to them that this is wrong. You know, or when you see that there are people mobilizing in the area, we need to report. We have to report.
When you see something, say something.
No. Blessing.
For me, wherever a woman finds herself, she shouldn't represent herself only. She should represent all women, like you mentioned, on our Afwe platform. And she should represent the nation by speaking peace to the situation.
And it's the language of peace, just saying that no fighting, no violence. But okay, so how far should that language of peace go? Bash.
Well, I think it should go as far as during political party campaign rallies, because the words you use during those rallies and the actions that goes on there. We also need to make sure that anything we say during this time, it's a recipe, can be a recipe for disaster.
So
Right.
should
For
be well
instance,
seasoned.
I saw, I think, a news item this morning or yesterday that they said they might not allow phones during voting. And some people are saying, we won't agree. This is going to call for violence. Why should we even think about it? I'm going to vote. Why do I need a phone?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So some of these things are just basics. Because people have a certain mindset, they think that they suspect every move somebody makes. And they translate that to mean that the person is caught.
But sometimes because of the money they take, and sometimes all sorts of things go on. Some are even made to swear, and blood. And even happens even during the national elections, and so they want to snap it to show. It happened in 2016. People showing on their phones that I voted for this on Facebook and all that. Why do we do this? But aside that too, Blessing, I think that apart from the individual commitment, the political commitment, the institutions must also be positioned in a way, or must position themselves in a way to let the Ghanaian voter feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Knowing that the right thing is going to be done. Be transparent to quash suspicion, unnecessary suspicions and all that. That is also very crucial. The police, the Electoral Commission, and
Peace Council.
Peace Council,
Exactly.
all of
They've
them.
been too silent this time.
Seriously.
They've been very silent
Seriously.
this time.
Seriously. As if there won't be an election.
Well, they just, elected a new chairman of the Peace Council. So let's hope that after he's sworn in, he will hear more of them. Yeah. Yeah, Blessing.
Yeah, so please, the incitement, don't let anybody incite you. Why would you even take a picture of your... Stop swearing for things that won't benefit you, please. Look out for yourself and the country at large. Don't look out for a political party that will fade off. These people that are inciting you do not even know you, one. They don't have your interests at heart, two. Why won't you think about Ghana? Why won't you think about your... Exactly. Why won't you think about what the future holds for you, how you can make this place a better place than running off to somebody's country who would just frustrate your life?
The sad part is those who are used to engage in the violent act during elections, they don't get anything else.
They get T-shirts and 20 CDs.
And a bag of rice.
There's rice.
Say this right, sir.
I know T-shirts and 20 CDs.
And a bag of rice.
Let me take another break. When we come back, we need to talk about that sisterhood tribe, where we need to let women know that after elections, there's life. Yeah. There's life after elections. So this is not the time to burn bridges. No. This is the time to speak your mind and move on. Because, well, we'll be back again. I say thank you to our supporters, Awake Purified Mineral Water, Royal Drinks by Casapreco Company Limited, Gogot Yogurt, Juice Time, House of Foods, Cake Technique. Thank you so much for your support. Kodam's Gifts and Stationery, everything gifts and stationery. Just get in touch with them. They will sort you out. Yep Cleaning Services takes care of our environment. We are so grateful to all those who've been supporting us. And we say that this is the season. Come advertise with the Standpoint. We've got amazing packages for you. Come and advertise, support us, sustain us, so we can have, more years to travel, to empower, to educate, and to inform, and to entertain as well. We'll be back.
Hi everyone, my name is Lema Roberta Bowie. I'm the 2011 Nobel Peace Prize winner. I'm from the Republic of Liberia. I have a history with Ghana. As a 17-year-old, I came as a refugee, lived on the Buduburum refugee camp for 2 years. So this is part of my history. You're going to elections. Please, whatever you do, don't allow anyone to encourage you to touch the peace of Ghana. Peace is development. Peace is the future for your children. Peace is life for all of you. Peace is far more important than any political ideology. Go to elections, vote peacefully, accept the result. Don't touch the peace of Mother Ghana. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Standpoint, and I say thank you to our sponsors, Esteron Balloons and Accessories. Everything balloons and accessories. Just get in touch with them, and we say thank you to them for doing this Christmas decor for us. We're so grateful to them. Cone Professional Makeup, quality makeup. They have all the shades, they have all the colors, they have the primers, they have the foundation, the lipsticks, the powders, the loose powders. They have everything that you need. And if you can tell from my face, you see that these days my look has changed. It's not just that my makeup artist is good, the product too is good, Thank you so much to all of them. And let me come to Facebook and read some comments from my top fans. Zainab Comfort Momo says, teach your children and family the right behavior. They will in turn tell their friends, and the ripple effect will continue until everyone knows that peace is all that matters. Diana Nete says, every man loves his mom, so let's appeal to them to think. You remember that MTN, word for mom. Yes. And wait, before you take, and have you read 50 Nuggets? I wrote about my love affair with Islam, and I love about how Islam, the Quran talks about heaven lying at the feet of malice. That one is my trump card. I use it everywhere. Heaven lying at the feet of malice. When you are praying,
and your mother calls you, you need to stop and go and attend to your mom.
Such a powerful.
You can finish. When your father is calling, you can finish with the prayer.
You see, and they say we women, we don't have power. They should wait. Fafa Grace also says, a woman has to be neutral and factual in her political talk so as to be taken seriously when she is on the platform talking peace. No one can allude the woman to any political affiliation. Oh, Sister Nyabotre, how do you mean by that? Women have the right to choose which political parties they want to belong to. But political group that they belong to. It's so, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's why when people make the noise that why you are not declaring that you are for this person, you are for that person. I said, listen, you have your right to do it. I have my right to do it. I create a platform for all women. If I decide that I'm going to declare for a, what happens to my two known when I have three, women, three women on the ballot paper? Am I going to declare for Nana Kunedu or Bridget or Ekriadonko?
Speak for
Nana Kunedu, Ajman Rollins is family. I'm related to her. Bridget is a sister, is a friend. Ekriadonko is a mother. To all. Prof. Nana Opokwajiman is you know, a mentor,
Yeah.
you know, a motivator, somebody who, you know, literally held my hand before. So you pray, whichever one, you support them, whichever one wins.
Exactly.
We say glory to God. After that, whatever you can offer, I offer. But then somebody also has the right to go and say that I am for A or B. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Yeah, feminists say, you woman, you. How they are shaming us. But still, we are for women. Still we stand. We are for women. You know, how do we get this message across, Bridget, to women to understand that, yes, we have all the rights, but the men, look at that. Quite recently, I heard a man talking. I think he belongs to one of the political. I couldn't hear them, but he was saying that he's never been in opposition. His brother is in another party, and that when, you know, NDC wins, he's there. MPP wins, he's there. And it's cuts across. They are brothers, they are sisters, family members. But you and I, nobody. You know, in December, and, you know, they've given me their word, so I'm making it, you know, public. In December, I'm, you know, interviewing Efia Akoto and her husband. They are my Christmas couple. Yeah, they are my Christmas couple. You know, I'm interviewing them. You know, but then she's doing her NPP. Her husband is doing the NDC. Efia Akoto, my own sister-in-law, Obobia Dako Opoku, Mami Ya, Joyce Bauer, they are friends. Joyce Bauer. They are friends. They eat good friends. Very good friends. But when you see them bashing each other, you think that, but they are doing their politics.
So we should agree to disagree.
Exactly.
The story is told of the relationship between President Nanado, and former President John Mahama when they were members of parliament. And it's a story that we should all listen to.
Remember what I witnessed it. I had both of them on their breakfast show for newspaper review, and I interviewed them. You know, we do, and after that, you could see them.
Remember what Johnson Ekshie Katia said when Sir John died? He spent 3 days. He says they are close friends. When his mom died, he said when his mom died, of all the people he was close to, it is Sir John who came to his house a week prior to. He was there with him throughout. But they will call one for a radio interview. Then, but like, hold on, may the Sir John so. They will bring the other, we insult each other.
Poko Krachi, call this person names and tease each other.
We should agree to disagree peacefully.
So, I mean, how do we get people to understand that this is, you know, sharing of ideas?
Yes.
Expressing of ideas, and it should not go beyond that to break up families, because it is breaking up families.
True.
Husbands are sacking their wives from homes.
Wow.
Blessing.
I've gotten to that point.
Share, sister.
Wow.
You see, parents are even sacking their children from homes
For
supporting some political parties.
I must say that if parents are taking their kids out and husbands, no, that is the extreme. See, just like the example was given about these couples, the Akoto couples. If
they are
Baini couples, rather. Okay.
Yeah. So the wife is Efia Akoto and the husband is Charles Baini.
Okay, so Ghana, she's merged the name, so now it's the Baini couples, I guess.
It doesn't even matter if Baini decides to take Akoto.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
They are sitting at a table where there's this NDC, NPP, they sleep on the same bed. They're happy. So why can't you and I do the same? They all have their policies. That is why I say there will be a disagreement, of course. But we should disagree to agree. At the end of the day, we're all working towards a better Ghana. So if somebody belongs to party A and belongs to party B, party C, party D, for me, for AFWIP, what we believe is you're a woman was supporting you. It should be a problem. I can belong to PPP, whatever. At the end of the day, it is Ghana we're talking about. If I don't agree with you, it doesn't necessarily mean I should agree because you are in an opposition party to look good. If it's bad, it's bad.
If
it's good,
it's bad. Good. You know, when we started, Bash, I talked about, you know, my new daughter that I found in your name of the NDC, and you know, I was looking tired. We took the picture and she posted it, and you know, somebody made a comment that, yay, hey, she's with us. And then another person went to write, but she's wearing blue. Another person went to write that she's, but few years ago, I would have been worried going to take a picture with somebody in a political. But now I don't care.
No, we are for women.
You see, now I don't care. We definitely have come a long way.
Yeah.
We still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
How do we solidarize,
Solidify.
Thank you. How do we solidify this new gain excitement of women, being at the forefront, and that it won't be a 9-day wonder?
Yeah.
I think that we all have a role to play, no matter the gender you identify with. Net Right is running a campaign during the election, and it's on voting for women. So it doesn't matter which party the person belongs to. All we are advocating for is we have 275 members of parliament. The number of women running are not even the 75 on Toswa that we have. So why not just push for that number that we have, which is less than 20% to go into parliament, But it is important for us to also recognize that, I mentioned this earlier, that the narrative, the toxic gendered narrative around women's leadership is still with us. I know people who, they have the highest of education, they are doing well, they are very well exposed and everything, but who still do not believe that Bash should go and contest for an MPship or Bash should be a boss in her office. They are silent misogynists, and they don't want to see a woman around leadership or around politics, which is very sad. This is the time for us to show. It is sad that we have still not gotten to a point, even without the affirmative action, where we have constituencies agreeing that let's let a woman run for Bantama. Let's let a woman run for Asawasi. Let's let a woman run for the areas we know that no matter what happens, the party is going to win here. I was particularly happy in some instances when with the primaries, when I see 2 women running, because I know that the end result is a woman. So I'm happy. And then in areas where 2 women are contesting, for NDC and MPP, I'm happy because the end result is a woman plus 1. But we still need to do a lot more work in changing the mindset of people around women's leadership.
Anyway, I have a presentation to be you. I've told you, these days I'm going to make my campaign spiritual. I'm going to tell you, the guy has crossed my camera. I'm going to tell you that if you donate towards my charities, your party will win. Maybe then you will give me. But there's a gentleman here, please come, who didn't need that, that right, but is about to donate to us, and we are grateful.
Beautiful children.
He's Gideon. We are going there.
Yes, sure.
Easter is the Nanansa calls 10th anniversary as a chief. Just say
going to collect our name.
Yes.
I'm going to take our ice.
Right. Yes, Gideon.
It's very interesting to see the discussions ongoing, and I think that it's one of the projects we want to do as a business or as a company, Giddens.
Okay.
In 2021, we want to enroll more ladies or young girls in our...
Gideon, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yes. So at the moment at our production, we have only 1 lady doing the production. And in 2021, we want to partner with either MBSSI, Comfort, or MasterCard to empower more young girls in the production of shoes and bags.
Okay.
So when I saw the call for Happy Feet for Christmas, we decided to donate some shoes that we made. And we are here to donate this. I didn't want to come on screen, but...
I coerced you,
yes,
because I wanted to put you on the spot that next year, before Easter, me and you will go to Edumasa, and the young people will bring them together, especially the girls, and you teach them something, how to put, do shoe making or whatever it is, the basics. It will also help develop their interest in other,
Other fields.
you know the chief who is Kunta Kinte and Nansakwa, always preaching, skills training and technical training. So I think it will be, that's why I wanted you to come on screen so that I can hold you.
Okay.
Okay. Can I see what
Thank you. And so this is for the kit.
That's the whole box there?
Yes, for the kit.
Okay.
And this is personally for you.
Oh!
This is called a Senam bag.
Wow.
Senam bag. And
Lovely.
we make
this is
shoes
beautiful.
And bags, and we decided to
Wow.
celebrate women, the vibrancy that women, the boldness that women carry.
This is nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Today is a donation. As you mentioned, we might be looking at the skills development for young girls, maybe in your area.
Yeah, right.
The good thing is that I think the Queen Mother happens to be my friend.
Okay.
Advisor.
Nana Efia,
Yes,
Nana Efia, say wa breketu.
Yes, please.
Yes.
So she happens to be my senior colleague.
Okay.
So I think that we are a family now.
No,
And we
thank
see how
you.
best we could also develop their skills.
Thank you so much, Gideon. God bless you. On behalf of the children of Edumasa and surrounding areas, we say thank you. God bless you. And to you out there, please continue supporting us. This year, as I told you, we want to take some to the central region as well and other areas. So we want to collect as many shoes as possible, I am mother for many. My children cut across now I have some across, in South Africa, Zambia, Cote d'Ivoire, all over, but we want to start with Ghana, as many places as we can. Please donate a shoe or shoes, and let's make some child feet happy this Christmas. Thank you so much, ladies. Have enjoyed this program. I'll be back with a bit of me. These are definitely exciting times. Yes, I smell excited because, listen, for the first time in a long while, the political parties, the political elite, the political leadership have no choice than to put the gender agenda on the front banner. Yes, women have taken over. So exciting to see the women of the various political parties out there campaigning, taking the leadership role, being on the streets and doing what they love to do best, showing their capabilities, proving that women have got what it takes. Really exciting times. Really, really exciting times. And I pray and hope that it continues like that. But hey, guess what? We'll be going to the polls in just a few days. We'll be going to elect leaders. And yes, we of the standpoint declare, and I do declare, my support for all women. Anywhere a woman wins will be a win for me, and I'll be so excited. So excited. Women must definitely take their place at the table. Irrespective of who wins, we'll make sure we remind them what their women in their political parties did. For women, this is our time. This is our time. This is our time to speak and be the game changer. Whether party A or B or C and D, let it be known, let it be felt that the women of Ghana played a role. Thanks for watching. As usual, I remain the woman with super crazy faith in God. I know God will not let destruction come to Ghana, but He's giving us wisdom. And the wisdom is that we watch what we say. We protect what we have, that we rise up and silence the voices of violence. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.